honored to welcome to the program the winner of The Voice, Chris Blue. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing great.
Have you lost track of how many of these interviews in the last 48 hours that you've done?
No, I have not. I've actually been keeping track of it because I love it so much, man. I really, really enjoy talking with people, and I love the press. So I'm having a lot of fun, having a ball.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, watching on Tuesday night as you and Lauren were up there, the two of you left, you looked nervous as heck. Like, what were you feeling? What was going through your mind right then, your body?
Well, heck yeah, man. Lauren's she's like the country music iTunes queen, man. She just, anything she put out, it just went to number one, and you're just like, gosh, I don't know how I'm going to compete, with Lauren. And she's an incredible person. That's what I love most about her. She's such a sweet and pure and gentle soul. I would have been happy for her because, she deserved it just as much. And
don't
that moment, I just began to think about. I began to think about the entire process and just tried to be grounded and grateful for the moment.
Do you recall all the way back when you probably filled out the first paperwork and you talked to the first people about joining The Voice? And does it seem like an eternity ago?
It seems like a couple of eternities ago, man. Such a long time ago. I've spent the last probably year, almost fully a year of my life dedicated to The Voice and to the show. And, I'm really proud of where it ended up and it's turned out. And so now it's time to continue to move and progress and move forward.
Well, let's talk about that. What's in your future? You of course, have won now, so you got the title, but you got some money and you've got a recording contract and stuff coming your direction?
Yeah, kind of near future, I'm getting married in July to my beautiful fiancée, Stephanie. And so that's going to be yet another moment I'm able to kind of relish and enjoy.
Let's talk about that real quick if we could, Chris, because I understand that extra cash that is bestowed upon you because of the win is going to help out a little bit on that wedding, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. We'll have some decorations for the church now.
Well, now it's going into that, so you're getting married and you didn't even have wedding cards and stuff like that to hand out. Is that correct?
No, we had the wedding cards. It was the wedding cars, pull up in the fancy Bentley or
okay.
Hummer or whatever married people pull up in. We didn't have the money for that, but that'll be taken care of now, man. So really grateful to God about that one.
Talk about prior to this, you two met over in Europe as you were a worship leader. Will that part of your life continue on?
Yeah, whether it's serving at a church or, while I'm on the road, I'm going to make sure I continue to worship and lead in worship, whether it's myself I'm leading or, a congregation of people. I'm going to continue to always worship. I've always believed that worship in the morning is the breakfast of champions.
There you go.
And so every single morning, man, while here in L.A., I would make sure I spend time with God because I wouldn't have the gift to sing if it wasn't for God. So I wanted to make sure I honored Him and put Him first and give it back to Him. So absolutely, we're going to continue to worship.
One of the gals here at the radio station wanted me to ask you about your bow ties and your inspiration about wearing bow ties. And she likes them, by the way. We all do.
Thank you. Growing up, man, my mom used to put my brother and I, who's right above me, he's actually about a year and a half older, she used to always put us in bow ties, growing up. And, I used to think, looking back now, like, wow, this is really, really sharp. And so it's something I was kind of used to when we would dress up. We didn't know how to tie neckties, so she would always just put us in the little clip-on bow ties, and it worked.
All right, so let me ask you, do you know how to tie the bow tie?
Yeah.
Can you tie a bow tie now?
Absolutely not. And I wouldn't try.
Okay. Okay.
I've been struggling to do that for years, and I still have yet to conquer that one, man.
So will you get a break from all this busy week that you've got going on with all of us, the press and so forth, all the shows that you going on? What's next week look like? Do you get any kind of break at all?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think I want a break. You know, I'm used to, this life. I'm used to working extremely hard, and that's become a part of my world now, and I've grown to embrace that and accept it and love it and appreciate it. So if there is a break in between, I don't want it. I want to keep going. I just want to keep grinding. I want to keep moving. I want to keep pressing, and I want to keep pushing. We have an entire world that we need to try to inspire and fill with hope, and we can't do that when sitting down. So I just want to keep it moving.
All right. Well, listen, you're on the right path. I think my wife called it when we were talking about the four of you on Monday night and who would win. And she says, I think Chris is going to win because they all sing fantastic, but Chris is an entertainer on stage. So you've got a bright future, Chris, and I appreciate you saying good morning to all of us.
Wow, thank you so much. And I was so happy to have the moment with you. We got to chat it up again sometime, man.
Well, just don't forget us because I know you're going to be a superstar. So, Chris Blue, if you ever make it up to Northern California, stop by, give us a call, and I look forward to playing more music from you in the future. Chris Blue, thank you.
Thank you, guys. God bless.